The following program is brought to you by Johnny's Radiator and More. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. We are more than a radiator shop. Come see what the more is all about. Brakes, alignments, suspension, shocks, struts, tires, lift kits, radiator, AC repair, oil change, water pumps, fuel pumps, and more. Don't forget, Johnny's has a full line of AC parts in stock for all heavy-duty makes and models, logging, farming, construction, and heavy-duty trucks. AC parts specialist with over 35 years experience. Call 870-226-5000 to get an estimate or make an appointment today. Coach, good to be back with you once again, this time after a 28-14 win on the road at Whitehall. Post-game reflections, what's your thoughts?
You know, I thought first half, outside the first drive, I thought we played pretty well. Obviously up 21-0 at halftime. Had a chance to put up another one, got a couple penalties in a row, and then second half I thought we kind of sputtered, offensively. Then they have a big play or two, and they end up scoring, kicking an onside kick, getting it. So there for about 7 or 8 minutes span, the momentum changed to their side, and that's something that's happened 2 weeks in a row that we've got to be able to overcome. That we got to be able to go make a play when that happens. We were up 18-7 against Greenbrier, and obviously turned the ball over. They go score, and we kind of let go of the rope right there in the third quarter, second quarter. I thought we did the same thing the other night in the third quarter. Whenever we had a 4th and 8, we don't make a play. They end up scoring on the drive. We get our head down a little bit. They kick an onside kick, get it, go score again. They just wasn't as good as Greenbrier, obviously, but we got to overcome that. We got to be able to not let the momentum switch, and when it does adversity hit, we got to have somebody step up and make a play.
Well, I want to talk to you about that. Really, the fourth quarter. You go into the fourth quarter, 2-possession game. How impressed were you with your team finding a way to close the door and win the ball game?
We're down there driving. Got a chance to score at the 5-yard line. We don't. That was very disappointing. I guess we got down to the 1 or 2 and didn't score. And then, defensively, I thought we played well. I thought we played better. Obviously, we didn't play the same type of running back, but we played better. Offensively, we might not have played as well. I think that might have had something to do with the focus we put on defense all week. That's what I'm hoping it is anyway. So it was one of them deals where, we got a lot of guys, and I thought Zach Bush played really well. He's another guy that's a senior who's been in our program that hadn't played much, and he got his opportunity. He took advantage of it. I've said this over and over and over. It's probably going to be 5 or 6 weeks before we know what kind of football team we've gotten, just because of so many inexperienced guys. And I thought some guys stepped up, played better than what we thought. I thought Jordan Wheeler and Walker West, I thought both of them played well. Maybe didn't think that so much Friday night, but after getting back and watching film, I thought they improved big time between week 0 and week 1. I think we got to keep getting better. That's the main focus right now. We got obviously Watson Chapel this week, and then we get a bye week, and now we can see film, and our guys are starting to understand it better. I thought we've had 2 really good days of practice this week so far, which is good. You can tell we're starting to get more comfortable. I think the last couple of weeks we've kind of run around with our heads spinning a little bit with some guys who've never played football before, and it's easy to go out there and practice it, but then when you go out there in the game, it speeds up so fast, and then obviously we get looks that we're not ready for. Last week watching Whitehall, they absolutely shocked us with how they came out on defense, and you got to have an experienced team to be able to handle that. As far as show a front one week, they change to a different front the next week, and right now we're still adjusting to with 4 new guys up there. That's tough.
I wanted to ask you very briefly, because I don't think I have touched on it this year yet. How's special teams looking, kicking game in particular?
As long as Carlos kicking in the end zone, they're great. He's gotten stronger, his legs stronger. It's fun whenever he's putting in the end zone, and they're starting at the 20. I think our kickoff team's done well so far. Obviously we returned the kick against Greenbrier. Punt team is a work in progress. We don't have a true punter right now, so we're having to use different people. Extra point team is good. So special teams. I think we're probably it can be a huge advantage on our kickoff. Anytime you make a team start back at their own 20, it's a huge advantage. And he's done that the majority of the time so far.
Looking forward, hosting Watson Chapel this Friday, back at home. But besides just getting a W, what are your goals this week?
Well, it's nice to play Watson Chapel again. We've had some great games with Watson Chapel over the years. I remember playing them at Pine Bluff, and we played them at War Memorial one year when Coach Shelton was there. They beat us pretty good, and we used to play all the time, and then we kind of got away from playing, and now we're playing again. Coach Hurts is his second year there, and he's done a really good job. Or he's trying to build a program, and but it's like non-conference games for us. We're trying to get better. I mean, we're trying to work on what we need to work on, and we're not going to go out there and try to trick anybody. I don't think we don't run trick plays against non-conference teams most of the time, and it's about us right now getting better and reading our keys and flying to the football, offensively taking care of the football. We did that for the most part last Friday night. I think we had one turnover, and we got to continue to build off that, and then we got to be more consistent on offense, which we talked about. I was hoping we were over that, but like Greenbrier, I thought we were way up here, offensively executing, and then Whitehall was probably not as high. But I watched that all summer, and that's something that we got to be more consistent on a level where we know what we're going to get each Friday night.
Coach, good to be back with you once again. Good luck Friday night.
Thank you.